So the Metamorphosis Art Project is where you have one idea, and as we like to say, it inspires a world of art. So say the kids are thinking about food, hunger, and the idea was to get an artistic mentor to do the interpretation of hunger from a visual perspective. Like if you were to do a painting or a sculpture and you wanted to talk about hunger, what would that look like? And then the second one was to talk about that from words, from spoken word, poetry, even a play if necessary. If you were to write a play about hunger, what would it say? If you were to stand there and talk to the world about hunger, what do you want to say? And because you've done the visual arts piece, or you have thought about that if you have not completed that part of the project, you'll have a reference to go back to say, you know what, I did like a bowl that was empty because that's what hunger means to me. And that will be an impetus for you to write something. And then the third component, which is dance. And so, I believe that there's so much of what we feel is in our bodies. And, sometimes you hear something and you want to do a movement, and that's what I wanted to capture of hunger. If it was a movement, what would it look like? And so then this way the students get an opportunity to use one idea and touch all different forms of art to see how they can expand it. It's very similar, I think, to what you do in college.
I want to be an actress and gymnastics Olympic champion and be in the Olympics for synchro. When I grow up, I want to be a pediatrician, but if I don't excel in that field, then I'm going to be a lawyer. And I love dancing, so I might as well be like a dancing lawyer or a dancing pediatrician. But I'm going to go to Olympics for synchro. Yeah.
I realized I was an ugly, black, dark. So I changed my ways, and this is the end.
My monologue is about inequality, I'll read that to you. We say, we the people, but we still treat people otherwise. We judge people with stereotypes and lies. We say we're all free, but we have only conquered part of the problem. We say we welcome people, but when they come, we deport them. We say that everyone deserves better, but there's still people suffering, whether on our streets and homeless, or slaves in their own country.
Two things. Make it really slow. It's almost like you're pulling a rope. It's like you're sliding. So take your time with that. Slower. Let me see you just do that. Slower. So you go down. Sit there for a second. Now pull like you're pulling a rope. It's hard. Slower. It's like you're in liquid. Like pull. And let me see that on your face. So when you do it, it's toiling. Another beautiful thing when you're running.
I feared loneliness, and I already made an ice cube, but it's like one ice cube alone. And now I'm just trying to get it to stand up.
I'm going to form a box out of the puzzle pieces, but the box is going to be open on two ends. One of the ends is going to have wire, sort of like a cage, and the other end is going to have a door. My thing is breaking your bonds, and the character I'm using is a woman who's lost her family, and just to stop the hurt and the fear, she's buying all these expensive things, and that's sort of caging her in.
Well, my theme's being alone, and so I created based on that, and also I incorporated ideas from darkness to light. Like the darkness was kind of like being alone, and then the light, vibrant part was kind of being in the light.
I got a ton of ideas, but I don't know. They can go in several different directions. But it seems like your colors are very evenly placed, and you have specific spots where you put certain colors, and it's all spread out nice and evenly. Was that something you were doing intentionally? Did you want to have Like it seems like every color, they all go everywhere, rather than specific colors in certain
I
spots.
did want to do that, but I wasn't like trying to do
You weren't
that
trying,
at the
it just
same
kinda happened.
time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How's your lines coming, Rachel, for your?
Oh no, I think it's. I'm really happy with where it's at right now. I think it's.
Just saying.
How do you feel about it? Do you feel like remember what it looked like before?